Yo, what is going on, my fellow Avengers Squad members? Now in today's video, we'll be discussing everything we received today dealing with Thors Assault and ultimate abilities. Now if you guys haven't been catching up on the Avengers Twitter page, this week is the coverage of Thor. Now a couple days ago we received the coverage of Thor dealing with his new style, his alternate suit, and the takedowns. Now today we received information dealing with his assault and ultimate abilities. Now if you guys haven't known by now, his assault ability is called Warrior's Fury. Now if you guys have seen the 8-day trailer, you kind of get the glimpse of what it does. It strikes down lightning around Thor and also amplify his abilities with Mjolnir doing AoE effects. Now we got more detail into what Warrior Fury does and also his ultimate ability. Now we're going to get into Warrior's Fury first. Now it goes on to state that Thor is able to channel the Odin Force to imbue himself with limitless lightning strikes that are out to assault nearby enemies. Now if you guys see in the 8-day gameplay we received, as soon as Thor activates Warrior's Fury, enemies that are in his point of view or out of his range start to get hit by lightning strikes until the ability goes on cooldown. Now there are additional effects that comes with Warrior's Fury that we didn't know about. All Mjolnir attacks are charged with electrical energy and inflicts additional damage. Also goes on to state that upgrading this ability will eventually channel the protective force to nearby allies. Now if you guys see in the 8-day gameplay trailer as well, as soon as Thor activates Warrior's Fury, Mjolnir starts to do AoE type effects where he slams on the ground and it does a cone area effect to enemies that are in front of it. And now we don't know a lot when it comes to the protective force because we haven't seen it in action yet, or like how much defense does it give you in all. But I really think this is really going to be a good ability when it comes later on to the game, because out of all the assault abilities we receive, Warrior's Fury seems to be the best out of all of them so far, and I really can't see what you could do later on in the game with that when you can stack it on other things like with Captain America's assault ability and his support ability. It's just a lot of things you can really do with it. Now we're going to get into his other ability, or you can say his ultimate ability. Now we have not official name for this ability yet. All we know that it has something to do with the Bifrost. Now it goes on to state that Thor is able to trigger the Bifrost to call upon the gatekeeper of Asgard and does what one thinks. Thor travels to another realm and then controls where a powerful torrent of cosmic energy strikes upon his return. Now guys, out of all the ultimates we received and know about for each Avengers, this ultimate seems that does really sounds really good on paper and really sounds good in gameplay wise when we get to see it. Guys, we're probably gonna be mind blown when we first see it, because you could travel to another realm and then return back to Midgard, Earth. But guys, this is not all all the things that comes with this ultimate as well. There's more things. It goes on to state that this blast itself inflicts massive damage, but the real power comes in diversity. Now players are able to select which realm Thor travels to when using the Bifrost. Each realm changes the effect of the blast upon his return. Now if you guys didn't know, know anything about the Asgardian mythos, there are 9 realms. Now I can name on the top of my head, 3 on the top of my head. Now there are Hel, Jotunheim, and Alfheim, if I'm correct. Now if I say this so wrong, please don't roast me in the comments. This is on the top of my head. Now guys, there are different effects for each of these realms. Now guys, just imagine how much work you guys to be put in just to do all the 9 realms, just to do like the effects on it when you're returning to Midgard or Earth. Now that takes a lot. That's a lot to really put in, and it sounds so cool on paper. I just cannot wait to see what it looks like. Now guys, that's all we received today dealing with Thor's Assault and ultimate ability. Now what do you guys think about the assault ability Warrior's Fury? Now we know a lot about Warrior's Fury already just from seeing from the gameplay, but when it goes into the perspective and the description of it, what do you guys think how it sounds dealing with the protective force when you upgrade it, and how it boosts the attacks for Mjolnir doing AoE effect, cone effects, and the limitless lightning strikes while the air ability is active? Now also, what do you guys think about the ultimate ability with Bifrost? Guys, we get the gatekeeper of Asgard. Everybody should know who he is. I'm so sorry I can't name his name on top of my head right now, but guys, what if we get to see him and we get to see what he could help us travel to the realms, or Thor does it by himself? We don't know yet, because we got a little bit of details on it, but not a lot of detail on it. So what do you guys think about this? Because it is really, I think out of all the weeks that we received for the coverage of the Avengers, I think Thor is probably one of the most best and hyped for it, to be honest, guys. I think it was a really good decision to choose Thor for the last one before we get to New York Comic Con, because with Thor we get a lot of things dealing with his, the way he looks and the way he performs and the way he plays as a god, and how you can play him a tank role, or you can play him a area effect character, or just a range character. So honestly, I'm happy to get all this description about Thor, because Thor really seems like he's a legit fun character, and I really cannot wait to play as him when the game comes out. Now let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys think Thor's ability is probably the best out of all we received dealing with all the Avengers or not? Just let me know in the comments. But also, to end this video off, I do have a Discord for you guys. If you guys, it's called Avengers Squad. We basically go over everything dealing with Marvel's Avengers, dealing with the alternate suits, the heroic missions, the Warzone missions, the theories, and all. So if you guys want to join or want how to join, the link will be below. That's all you have to do to join. And if you guys enjoying the Avengers content so far, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell as well, so you can know whenever I upload a video or go live. Now, as I said before, let me know what you guys think about Thor's Assault and ultimate ability in the comments below. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day.